Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 26th going to the 2nd of October. We were doing bi-weeklies, but I feel like weeklies are better and that you guys enjoy them more frequent uploads, so let's dive straight in and see what's going on for you, okay? I have a new deck that I'm excited to use. Okay, Pisces, be prepared. I do see some financial opportunities coming in for you, or maybe this is you planning something here for yourself in terms of your finances or investing in something. One thing I'm going to say is this is a good time to save your money, especially if you're anticipating some kind of financial investment or some kind of maybe even financial loss. Be aware of this. Just because the two cards we already have coming up is storm warning with a man holding a coin, which whatever is happening with the storm warning, it normally is a preparation for something that's coming that is going to shake things up a little bit for you in terms of your career or finances or your stability in life, Pisces. However, a man holding a coin does suggest that there is somebody here in your environment who will be able to help you through this, or this could be yourself, Pisces. Okay, so let me pull some more cards for you in the meantime. Building blocks. So I actually really like this. I get a very independent vibe from you, which is very nice to see. One thing I'm going to say in terms of maybe how we feel on the inside might need some addressing. There could be some instability there, maybe because of what's going on. It could be very overwhelming. On the bottom of the deck, we do have orphaned energy, which can mean that this happens after a tower moment. This happens after something kind of doesn't go the way we want it to, and it can bring up a lot of traumas or not feeling good enough and negative self-beliefs. Try not to allow this to overwhelm you. I do see that there is help at hand with the leg up card. This is about allowing yourself to rely on others, and because I'm getting this very independent vibe from you, maybe this is something you don't really want to do, Pisces. However, Spirit is really saying to you that there's nothing wrong with asking people for help, and in fact you can learn a lot along the way by asking people who know what it is that you're going through how to get you out of it. And it feels like there is somebody in your environment who is here to help you, to take you out of this position, to take you out of this difficulty, because it does feel like you're trying so hard by yourself, and this is probably where things are a little bit unstable. Spirit is saying here, in order for this to be stable, one, you are good at making decisions, and this is really advising you to make sure you're thoroughly looking at your decisions. We're still in that Mercury retrograde, so we're going to be coming out of it soon, which is good, but just be aware of the small print of any contracts, be aware of what you're signing, be aware of the decisions that you make, and make sure that we're thinking about it thoroughly first before we do make any big decisions and choices. But the building blocks card is all about that independence and your ability to make those decisions, to be able to build something for yourself. So it is really good. It shows me you have the skills for that. It shows me that you are someone who does this maybe throughout your whole life anyways, is relying on yourself to put yourself in a good position for your future and building that legacy. So all of this looks good, but again, Spirit is just nudging you. If you need help, all you have to do is ask for it. Let's pull you out some tarot. Actually, I really want to pull some of the tea leaf tarot out first for you, Pisces, first. We have vacation. Some of you might be looking at having a vacation somewhere. This is interesting. We have a unicorn here. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And let's get one more. And we have protection from a powerful friend with a dog, okay? Which is good, because I feel like this is a friend here who is going to be giving you some really stable advice about how to move forward, because there is a little bit of a storm warning. Maybe you're being advised to take a bit of a vacation if things are going a little bit messy in your environment or up here. Maybe you need a bit of a break, and if you feel intuitively that that's something you need to do, then again, this unicorn energy is really encouraging you to listen to yourself and especially your body, okay? But I do see some support in your environment, which is nice, and I think that this is really going to help you out in whatever difficulty you're going through. But let's see your current position in the tarot. Look at this. Pisces, you're reflecting. We have Hermit energy coming through, which is Virgo energy. This is analyzing. This is really looking at things from a higher perspective. This is having hope actually about where the future is going, but there has been a lot of hardships in your life and a lot on your back. And this is someone who has gained a lot of experiences though through what life has thrown at them. So this is you, Pisces, or it could be someone you're dealing with, or it could be a mentor. As we see here, we do definitely have an influence around you who is wanting to guide you, wanting to help you, or this could be you to somebody else, Pisces. But what this person is doing is bringing hope into the equation. So let's see anything else. Again, so we have a man holding a coin again with the King of Pentacles and the Star card. This looks incredible in terms of your career. And I actually really like this because we have the Hermit here, which has the Star, looking at hope. Looking at some hope that scared the crap out of me. And it's also in this case looking at where you want to be. The Star card is all about dreams, goals. It's about achievements, wish fulfillment. So this is kind of showing me a bit of a storyline for you within this week. Of in the beginning of the week, what you're going to be looking at is the path ahead and where you want your life to go. You've learned a lot from whatever you're putting aside. I'm not really seeing an ending per se, so either this is something that happened a while ago, or whether you've spent some time in your own energy for a little while, contemplating, thinking about things, thinking about, I feel like something's changed in you, Pisces. That's what it feels like. And I feel like because of this, the path or the plan has changed. For the better, actually, because I actually see a lot more money coming in. I see a lot more confidence coming in terms of your career life, in terms of your stability, in terms of your future, what you're building for yourself, because this is what it's all about. I'm seeing something being built. Could be a business. But your expertise, whoa, my hair, your expertise is going to lead you towards wish fulfillment, which is really nice to see. But let's look at some blockages for you. Blockages looks like timing. I'm not gonna lie. There is something that you're waiting for. It could be a person, or it could be some confidence coming through as well with the Queen of Wands. This could be for some of you if you want to be in a spotlight here, Pisces. This could be really good for that. Maybe you're gaining attention, gaining recognition, or waiting to be seen, to be noticed in some way. This could be a person that you're waiting for as well. This could be a love interest, could be a friend. But whatever this is blocking you for some reason. You're waiting for confidence, or you're waiting for something. Strength, maybe even positivity. But it's almost as if I feel like you could embody that in the now. So you're waiting for something that, not that would never come, but it's more of a case of you can embody it in the present, but you're waiting for the future, and the future never really comes, right? It's always in the present day. So I do kind of get a sense that we could be kind of, do I want to say, deluding ourselves in a sense of when I'm confident I'll be able to do this, or when I'm stable enough I'll be able to do this, or when I'm beautiful enough I'll be able to do this, or when I change this. I kind of get a sense of you're procrastinating maybe a bit too much and setting a standard for yourself that could be done now. Like I think that this is saying here, Pisces, not to wait until it's too late to start something, to do something, to be something. And here we go. We have the Ace of Swords talking about truth, honesty, clarity, recognition. This is also victory in this case. So I get a sense here that this is a perfect time to start something, okay? And again, contracts do look good around this time, but just be aware, we want to make sure we read things during a Mercury retrograde. Can I talk about this storm warning, please, Spirit? What are you warning us for? We have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. This is interesting. This looks like a sneaky energy from somebody here, only because the storm warning is with the Six of Pentacles, we're giving to something that maybe isn't giving back to us, which is why that Eight of Cups is there. It's about walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. And very similar clothing on the card, and I love when they do this because it shows that it's you that's walking away. If you've been giving to people and not really getting much back, or if you've been giving your time and energy to everyone else and not enough to yourself, then again, this is a time of where you're moving away from this. And the storm warning is just maybe advising you beforehand to be very aware of who you're giving to at this time, because it could be towards the wrong people. It could be towards people who are taking advantage of what it is that you have to offer. Yeah, okay. Just be aware of this, okay? I feel like this could be a big change for a lot of you, actually. It depends who you're giving your time and energy to. Some of you, I could even see that you might even change work, you might even change job or places here. But the Six of Pentacles, because you're realizing it's kind of unfair. Or maybe you're deciding that maybe what you're doing is just not for you anymore. It doesn't have to be anything negative per se. There we go. I do see an opportunity coming through here. Look at this. Pisces, you're going from feeling quite stuck in terms of your money, in terms of your investments, in terms of maybe even, again, self-belief. I would say this is like the King of Pentacles before he really knows how to handle money and how to handle what he's gaining, you know. Four of Pentacles is kind of feeling like you've done enough or feeling like you can't do anymore. And of course, as you can see, his hands are full, but if he put these to the side, he can easily add them up. But it's almost like holding on too tightly to something is actually going to cause you to be a lot more drained when it comes down to these things. I do see that maybe you felt like you wasn't being paid enough. And this is where an abundance of opportunities, especially in terms of money and investments and stability in your life, that's definitely coming in. This feels like something that you've manifested, something that you've cultivated as well here. So one thing I'm going to say is I do see an end of any struggles you've been going through. I feel like the way that you're handling things are very different, and this is what's leading towards this abundance, because as you can see in this divine feminine energy, regardless of gender, we can all learn something from the divine feminine, because she doesn't feel the need to even look at what the universe is doing for her, because she knows what she wants and she knows that the universe will give it to her, because she puts into the world, she puts that energy out into the world. So she's bound to get it back at some point. So she's very patient, she sits very comfortably here, and she's very trusting in what is happening in her life, even if she doesn't know per se, okay? So in this case, I feel like in the past you really held on to things, you wanted to see it, you wanted to, you know, be prepared. And this is not about not being prepared, but more of a sense of you don't need to know everything, you don't need to see everything to know that something good is going to be coming into your life and that your manifestations are going to be working out for you. So I do see a lot of growth coming through for you, okay? I see a lot of growth coming through for you. I do see you reaching out to somebody though to help you in some case. It could even just be advice from someone who's where you want to be. That could be in work, could be in relationships, could be in anything. Definitely in terms of your stability, could even be your home. But I see that the way that you're dealing with this situation, Pisces, is guaranteed to lead you towards success. And you're the star here. This is your wish fulfillment. And this is a very big like spiritual cleanse that you guys have been doing, and it's showing like fruitful. Is becoming fruit because of your spiritual development and enlightenment that you guys are going through, because you're seeing things from a higher perspective. You're letting go of the ego. I really feel like trying your best to anyways. You're really looking at things from a very wise position. This is actually going to be showing in your finances. Like I'm almost seeing like your spiritual world is increasing, so your material world is increasing too. Which looks great. Your possessions look amazing. You could be adding to these possessions. So assets, you'll be buying a home, you're buying something here that is gonna be great for your legacy, okay? But definitely some healing going on the inside. And I feel like you're gonna be very proud of yourself by the end of the week here, okay? Is there anything else we need to know, please, Spirit, for Pisces? The Magician. This is manifesting exactly what you like. So understand you have all the tools in front of you to do whatever it is that you want to do, but you have to make a choice of which one you want to use first. So this is about knowing exactly what you want, speaking it out loud into the universe, taking the opportunity when it arises and going with it and believing in yourself, okay? Great. I'm going to pull you out an animal spirit card too for Pisces. Love is all around, which is Nightingale spirit here. And we also have Deer spirit, which is bring a gentle touch. Both are very divine feminine energies, I'm not gonna lie. So it's interesting that that came up in your reading. What it is about embodying love, very much like this Empress. I feel like this is in order to get this abundance, when you're sitting comfortably like the Empress is and trusting in the work that you already have done for the goals that you're wanting to achieve. This is really saying that, yeah, I feel like this is just what it's talking about here. Bring a gentle touch. There's no need to force anything. There's no need to do anything that is showing difficult for you, almost like going against what, okay, it's like resisting something. You're no longer resisting anything, you're no longer forcing anything, you're allowing it to flow, you're bringing a gentle touch to things. You could be tapping in to your heart chakra a lot more, and you have more love for people because love is all around. You're feeling love, you're feeling loved, and you're loving others too. And that energy is really going to bring about a lot of good fortune for you as well, because I think you have an impact in people's lives, and because it is, people are coming into your life. You guys could have something to do with music. You guys could be singers, songwriters, have some sort of instruments here as well. I was getting the name Lily too. Okay, my angels, that's all I have for you, my loves. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys next week.